This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll run, and here's Amarian Hampton. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they've loved that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up from the 46. Here's 2nd and 3. Another run here with Hampton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down. Kirk is the motion man. 1st and 10. Purdy. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Watkins motioning over. 3rd and short. Purdy. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll run, with Hampton. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Breathing room. Up past the 15. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he would have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go. I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go from there.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10.
A run with Barkley. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Hurts out to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He gets that to Brown. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because
and he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Get set, go. 18, watch out, go. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. Watkins motioning over. On second down, Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
a bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
A gain of 12. And the 49er first down.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
They'll go with Hampton. And he will score! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, 49ers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Great. Set.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. Finding space inside the 40. And he will score! Saquon Barkley, touchdown, Eagles. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. It is 2nd and 9.
Get set.
Now Purdy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Rolling right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So, on 4th down, the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, out to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Don't touch that. 180. Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Don't touch that.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down. Hurts. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
28-yard line. A gain of 9.
63.
A second down throw for Hurts. Pass caught by Saquon. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
And an Eagles first down.
Great.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Nick Bosa. He's able to get to the quarterback for the second time here in this first half. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Great. Set.
To throw, Hurts. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Hey!
Now Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Hey, 73, 180.
Here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a 1st down. Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
We'll try to run here with Barkley.
Well, this is why the head coach makes the big bucks, Mike, to make decisions like that. I think at this point in the 3rd quarter, you have a chance to really make a statement by coming away with 6. I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going for it on here on 4th down. I'm being aggressive.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Hey, thumbs up. Check.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
It's a gain of 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
He'll get that out to Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Purdy quickly to Ayuk. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives them a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Down, San Francisco.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line, enough to get the first down and keep it going.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Now a toss, left side for Hampton. Yeah! And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He'll try to run with Hampton. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Here is a big one. Third down and 2. They'll go again with Hampton. A dive, and he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, 49ers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And now it's fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Back deep, it's Ricky Pearsall. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Watkins motioning over. A run, this is Hampton. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Another run here with Hampton. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third down, here's Hampton.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll go play action with Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Nolan Smith in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Watkins motioning over. Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts third and 14.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here comes the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
Purdy now on second down. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Watkins motioning over. They'll run with Hampton. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Now the Eagles Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. One more time with Hampton. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. We'll try to run with Hampton. And he's got another one. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Coop able to add the extra point. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
No touch that. Anyone that? No touch.
Here's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Now, a big 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
No touch.
Hurts to throw. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
No touch.
To the air again. Hurts. That's out to Brown. Right side. Complete. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Here is 1st and goal.
56-yard gain on the play. That's another Eagles first
Easy,
down.
63, back.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
No touch.
Again, Hurts. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And now the decision is go for 2. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Devontae Smith on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One last shot now for Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Eagles. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out a 1-point victory. For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico.